Kenyan poultry farmers are losing an average of 22,000 shillings every year as a result of poor animal welfare practices. Denis Otieno has more details on this in our business roundup.
According to a study titled The Pecking Order 2020 by World Animal Protection, lack of information and ignorance are largely to blame for poor handling of poultry. The survey also shows that fast food restaurants and other eateries fail to observe welfare standards for the birds. Experts are now calling for more campaigns to empower farmers and Kenyans on animal welfare standards.
It's the responsibility of national government to ensure for sustainable governance and use of natural resources that protection of animals, in particular livestock and wildlife, is catered for. That's where the policy should be driven from.
Elsewhere, ABSA Kenya has rolled out a 10 billion shilling program to support small and medium-sized enterprises owned by women in the country. The lender is targeting 10,000 beneficiaries by next year as it rolls out more programs for women entrepreneurs under the banner of She Trade.
It's been empirically proven that when you have the right gender mix, the right gender diversity, you get better outcomes.
I see an impressive lineup of champions of gender equality and women empowerment with focus on one of the key drivers of the economy, entrepreneurship.
Afristar, the operator of Standard Gauge Railway, has marked 1,000 days of operations at the Nairobi terminus. The firm says it has achieved 85% transfer of skills to Kenyans operating the SGR. And finally, the government has begun to woo investors to take part in Konza Technopolis. ICT Principal Secretary Jerome Ochieng says the government has offered a number of incentives to private investors, which include provision of land for housing projects and tax incentives through the Special Economic Zones Act.
It is now good that we bring those developers and the financials so that they can start discussions and they can start preparing the next step of Konza Technopolis.
And it is our hope that it will generate additional economic activity within Konza, promote exports of goods and services, and encourage more investment.
He spoke during a meeting that brought together property developers and financiers at Konza. Denis Otieno, Citizen TV.